Hi, 7th grade. Welcome to day 3 of your New York State Math Review. We will pick up where we left off. Number 34. A bowling team participates in a 2-day tournament and records the scores by each team member on both days. The scores for both days are represented by the box plots below. Which conclusion can be drawn from the box plots? The scores on Friday and the scores on Saturday have the same median and interquartile range. Well, that's not true because the median for Friday is here and the median for Saturday is there. Option B, the scores on Friday have a greater median and a greater interquartile range than the scores on Saturday. Well, the median is greater. Let's see if the interquartile range is greater. So interquartile range is from here. That's going to be, these are counting by 5. So this is 205, 210, 215, 220. So 220 and 200. So the interquartile range, remember it's the range, subtract those, is 20. And here this is going to be 195. This is 190. And this one is 210. So 210 minus 190 is again 20. So the scores on Friday have a greater median and a greater interquartile range. That's not true because their interquartile ranges are the same. The scores on Friday have a greater interquartile range. Nope, that's not true. They have the same interquartile range. The scores on Friday have a greater median, yes, than the scores on Saturday, but both data sets have the same interquartile range. D is our option. Jeanette purchased a concert ticket on a website. The original price of the ticket was 75 cents. She used a coupon code to receive a 20% discount. The website applied a 10% service fee to the discounted price. Jeanette's ticket was less than the original price by what percent? So first we have to find out how much she paid for it. So the original price was 75 and she got 20% off. So 20 over 100, and we will cross multiply. X times 100 is 100x, and 20 times 75 equals 1,500. Divide both sides by 100. Cancels out. X equals 15. That's not how much she purchased the concert ticket for, though. Remember, it was 25% off, or 20% off. So we do 75 minus 15. So she bought it for $60. But then the website applied a 10% service fee. So we need to find out X over 60, 10% over 100, cross multiply. X times 100 is 100x. 60 times 10 is 600. Divide both sides by 100. X equals 6. So the website then made her pay $6 service fee. So she paid a total of $66. It says, the question is, Jeanette's ticket was less than the original price by what percent? So 75 minus 66 is 9. So I want to know 9 over 75 is what percent of 100? Excuse me. So cross multiply. 9 times 100 is 900. 75 times x is 75x. Divide both sides by 75. So x equals 12%. Number 37. A 7th grade English language arts teacher wants to order books for all the 7th grade classes. He wants to determine the favorite type of book among the 7th grade students. Which sample would be the most appropriate for this survey? 7 girls in each class. Is that going to be representative? No, because it's only girls. Every 5th student in the 7th grade. Yeah, that would be random. 1 out of 7 students in his middle school. No, we don't want that because we want it to represent the 7th graders. D, all of the boys in his 7th grade class. No, that's not representative because it's only boys. So B is the correct answer. 38. The amount of money in a bank account increased by 21.5% over the last year. If the amount of money at the beginning of the year is represented by N, which expression represents the amount of money in the bank account after the increase? So we are increasing. We have to add that. So we start with N, and then we add 21.5%. So 21.5 divided by 100 times N. So that's going to be N plus 0.215 N, which that is our answer, part A. Number 39. Caio used wire fencing to form a border around the circular region in his backyard. If the radius of the circular region was 5 yards, what is the total length of the border rounded to the nearest tenth of a yard? So the border, that's talking circumference. So we've got the radius is 5, circumference equals 2 pi r. So we plug in 2 times 3.14, and the radius is 5. So we just multiply 2 times 3.14 times 5 gives us 31.4. So that is part B. Number 40. A triangle has side lengths of 5.5x plus 6.2y centimeters, 4.3x plus 8.3z centimeters, and 1.6z minus 5.1y centimeters. Which expression represents the perimeter of the triangle? Remember, perimeter is adding all the sides around. So we have to do 5.5x plus 6.2y plus 4.3x plus 8.3z plus 1.6z minus 5.1. Minus 5.1y. Now we want to combine like terms. I have a 5.5x, a plus 4.3x, and no other x's. So 5.5x plus 4.3x gives me 9.8x. And then we have, let's gather our y's, plus 6.2y minus 5.1y. That's going to give us 1.1y. And last, the z's, 8.3z plus 1.6z is equal to 9.9z. So that matches up with C. All right, 41. Carl wants to buy a television that costs $500, including taxes. To pay for the television, he will use a payment plan that requires him to make a down payment of $125 and then pay $72.50 each month for 6 months. What is the percent increase from the original cost of the television to the cost of the television using the payment plan? Well, with the payment plan, they have to do $125 plus 6 payments of $72.50. So if we do that math, 6 times $72.50 PEMDAS, so we have to multiply first. So we do 6 times $72.50 equals 435. Then we add those together. That's going to give us $560. Meaning if you use the payment plan, you actually end up paying $60 more, because $560 minus the price of the television, $500, is $60. So I want to know, what is that percent increase? It increased by $60 of the $500 original dollars is what percent over 100? Cross multiply. 60 times 100 is 6,000. equals 50x, 500x. Divide both sides by 500. 500 cancels out on the right. And 6,000 divided by 500 equals 12%. Number 42. Yolanda participated in a walkathon in which each kilometer walked raised $10 for charity. Her goal was to raise more than $300 on Saturday and Sunday. She raised $50 on Saturday, which graph shows all the distances in kilometers that Yolanda could have walked on Sunday to reach her goal. Well, she wants to raise $300, and she already raised $50 on Saturday. So she just has to raise $250 more dollars. Each kilometer walked is $10. So if we divide that by 10, that gives you 25. So if she walks 25 miles, she'll hit the $300, but she wants to raise more than $300. So we want it to be $25 or more. That's going to be shown with B. 25 kilometers or more. 43. A grocery store sells sliced turkey. The graph shows the relationship between the weight of the sliced turkey and the total cost of sliced turkey. 2 points R and W are labeled on the graph shown. Which statement about the graph is true? Point R means that the unit rate is $10 per pound. Well, no. R means that it's $10 for 4 pounds. Point R means that the unit rate is $4, 4 pounds per dollar. No. Point W means that the unit rate is $2.50 per pound. That is true. Point W means that the unit rate is 2.5 pounds per dollar. That is not true. 44. An item with the original price of P dollars is on sale at a 25% discount. What expression is not equivalent to the price of the item with a discount? Well, 1P minus 0.25P, that is correct. We're subtracting. Here, if we were to distribute the P in, that would give you the same as A. So that one works as well. 1 minus 0.25 is 0.75. So that would show the discount as well. So D is our answer. That would only show us 25% of the original price. That would be the discount, not what the price of the item is after the discount. A circle has a diameter of 26 units. That means the radius is 13. What is the area of the circle to the nearest hundredth of a square unit? So area is equal to pi r squared. So area is equal to 3.14 times the radius of 13 squared. So do the exponent first. 13 times 13 is 169. So do 3.14 times 169 equals 530.66. So B is the closest. Okay, the width of a rectangle is 6 2/3 inches. The length of the rectangle is twice its width. What is the perimeter? So if here's our rectangle, they tell us the width is 6 2/3. They tell us the length is 2 times that. Perimeter, we have to add them all up together. So to make this easiest, I'm going to turn them all into improper fractions. So 6 2/3, get mad. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 2 is 20 over 3. This is 20 over 3. So 20 over 3 times 2, these are 40 over 3. So adding them all together, 20 over 3 plus 40 over 3 plus 20 over 3 plus 40 over 3 is equal to 120 over 3, which is 40 inches. All right, enjoy your break. See you tomorrow. Hear you tomorrow. Hear me tomorrow. Bye.